combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 7-6. Kevin Sierra picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, leading the A's to the win over Texas, 6-5. The Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres, 9-7. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington, 7-3. Trace Thompson had a day to remember with 3 home runs totaling 5 RBIs, helping the Reds down the Cubs, 7-6. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 7-3. Tom Jenkins drove in 3, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos, 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Andrew Moore picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Mariners past the Dodgers, 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they dismantled the Giants, 9-2. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events.
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time. Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one.
Leading on for the WhiteSox, center fielder number 6, Starling.
Stepping up to the plate, Rob Brasky. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Ramirez is there, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question. But maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Scorched to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the WhiteSox, first baseman number 17.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when we look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the
Leading off for the WhiteSox, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
digging in now, Lamar Flanagan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Lamar Flanagan becomes out number 2 this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th. Still.
Leading off for the WhiteSox, third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat.
leading off for 4th inning.
Bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Brasky, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Fair to say.
Leading on for the White Sox. After Wellington Castillo.
Riding in, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a ball, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the element.
Leading on for the White Sox. Center fielder number 6.
Stepping into the box, Lamar Flanagan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. Home run. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. And he lays off for ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Now with the plate, Rob Brasky. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
The batter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ketel Marte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Smoke fields it cleanly, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag and the side. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start the 7th.
Leading on for the White Sox. First baseman number 17. Justin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Well, when you're going as well as he is now.
A right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider on the inside for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Ramirez is there. And that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit. No.
Leading out for the White Sox. Shortstop, Nick Arnold.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Fielder, Marcelo.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Marte is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Lamar Flanagan.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
1-1 the count. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. And gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kenneth Costa wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jonathan Holder.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. In the AL Central, the New York Yankees completed the long 4-game sweep as they took down the WhiteSox in front of a home crowd 3-1. In other WhiteSox news, the team has announced a trade where they will receive shortstop Ketel Marte, starting pitcher Fernando Juarez, and 2 additional players from the New York.
MLB Network's. Next up for Detroit, Ronald Ortega. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Just got a piece up the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Here's a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. Moncada loves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. This is right to him in left. Stepping in.
And leading off for the White Sox.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Line drive to left. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And leading off for the White Sox. Catcher. Wellington Castillo.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading off for Detroit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers. Next for the Tigers, Ty Spanoff. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in, John Hicks, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Candelario leads off first with one away. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. John Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
And leading off for the White Sox, second baseman.
Now batting, Yomer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nicky Delmonico goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a fastball just a bit high. On the season, Garcia brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Ready.
And leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Nick Thomas.
Digging in, Kenji Aoki to start things off in the inning for Detroit. That'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Smoke. Scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another shot now.
And leading off for the White Sox, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Ty Spanos will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Conforto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Well hit to right, but foul. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Marte, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Ronald Ortega is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the White Sox 4 and the Tigers 1. Victor Alcantara enters to do
pitching for Detroit, number 58.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Nate Jones comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Kenji Aoki. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers has it in his sights. 2 down. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. And he takes ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Jeimer Candelario would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long. Digging in.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Mark Leiter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And this with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the 2nd out. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Jondo Gustave is on to
Now pitching for Detroit, number 61.
coming.
Leading off for the Tigers, left fielder
Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
number 71. On Hader.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And the score finishes 4-1 today.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the AL Central, the White Sox halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-1. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-4. The Kansas City Royals put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-0. Matt Olson was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the A's took care of the Blue Jays 4-2. The Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Mariners put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visit.
It's time for baseball on. So digging in now, Lloyd Anders. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, it was nice to see. This team hadn't been playing well. They've been on a recent losing streak and able to win their last game. Just relaxes everybody. Let's see if they continue that trend today.
Pereira, a Venezuelan-born ball player, was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. Now in the box.
And leading off for the White Sox, center fielder.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Well hit to right, but foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jordan Luplow. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Marte is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Up next for Chicago, Patel.
And leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop.
At the plate, Alejandro Ruiz. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Ruiz.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ruiz swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So striding forward now, Mitch Garver, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runners off for 2nd. Popped him up. Ramirez on the move. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. The next twin up, Lloyd Anders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Garver leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Accurate is Marte. And the inning is over. Twins.
And leading off for the White Sox,
Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Brian Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-0 the count. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Smoke takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Twins.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Twins.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Ruiz.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The next 0-2. And that one just missed outside. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Mitch Garver will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ruiz rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Behind 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Soft liner to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch. You see this change.
25. Lord Anders.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Garver on third. Gopez stands at second. No outs. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Fouled off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, 0-1. Jones, pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. The set and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Just some more of the same.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a...
Now batting, designated hitter.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And it's 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in, Justin Smoke, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
the batter.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Nick Ahmed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Called strike 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting,
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Here's Starling Marte. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And the count will be full. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Marte is off at first with 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. And now
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder, Lloyd.
Jesse Hahn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the White Sox, number 32, Jesse Hahn.
Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Justin Smoke now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. His his second home run of the game. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nick Ahmed.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Nick Ahmed. He went down on strikes last time up. High in the air out to center field. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Up next.
Getting on for Minnesota, third baseman, Alejandro.
Addison Reed is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Starling Marte. He swings and lines it to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anders has a beat on it. 1 out. The relay, and they get the double play at third. On to first, they got him. A triple play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lloyd Anders. He singled his last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, strike 1. Hahn into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Marte gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now is Yasiel Puig.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a strike. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind game. Games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ketel Marte. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Three balls, one strike to Ketel Marte. Ramirez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Here's Justin Smoke now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the belt, the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Trevor Hilton. Comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Yohan Moncada will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Moncada has a .280 batting average.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1 and 2. Hildenberger, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. Minnesota.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Twins got 11 hits overall as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-4. Mike Foltynewicz got his 9th win out of the pen as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 4-2. The Oakland Athletics racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-1. Nick Vincent collected his 5th win in relief, leading the M's to the win over Kansas City 5-2. The Rays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-2. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-6. Greg Bird drove home 3 runs as the Red Sox grabbed the win over Houston 4-3. It was their 7th straight victory. Noah Syndergaard grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 3-1. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. Aaron Sanchez got win number 1 on the year, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 6-3. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. The San Francisco Giants snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. Justin Wilson earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 7-3. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-0. Andrew Heaney got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping lead the Angels past San Diego 4-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
MLB Network. Stepping in, Lloyd Anders. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
So stepping in, Odubel Herrera.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Anders at second with 2 down. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb.
Play ball.
Batting
Ball
second.
four. Take your
First
base.
baseman.
He said.
Alejandro Ruiz.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this one.
And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Anders on the move, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High in the air into shallow left center. Anders is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Play ball.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The White Sox posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Michael Enoa.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the AL Central, the Chicago White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they pulverized the Twins 11-4. Corey Kluber earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 4-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts.
Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Lloyd Anders.
Let's play
Leading
ball.
off the afternoon for Minnesota.
3.
Left fielder,
He's safe.
Lloyd
He's out.
Anders.
3. 3. 3. Out. He's out. 3. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 4. Take the base. 3. 3. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. He's out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. 3. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 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 Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out.
Your attention, please.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
Misses. Ball 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Missed with a slider. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Here now the 2-2. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a two-run homer down the line in left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the White Sox got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-5. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, 17 games out of first, while the Twins are third in the division. They're 3.5 games back. The Indians smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-2. Heading in
We are under the lights. Now in the box, Starling Marte.
Leading off tonight for the White Sox, center fielder, Starling Marte. Leading up for the Tigers,
Nate Jones enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 65. Nate Jones.
Miguel Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Line drive to left. Conforto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game. It puts the hitter on the defense.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Chicago Cubs swatted 4 home runs in this one as they pounded the Indians, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the American League Central, the Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the WhiteSox in front of a home crowd 5-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-0. The Baltimore Orioles launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-4. The Indians bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-4. beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Jesus Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Starting in the American League Central, Corey Kluber earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox 4-3. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. Entering the day's action, the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central, and the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the Twins 10-4. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Twins sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-4. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Royals sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. The Detroit Tigers brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 4-3. In the standings, the Tigers are in second place in the AL Central, and the Indians are atop the division. The Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Rays 9-7. As of today, the Orioles are the final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 7-1. At the start of the day, the Twins Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim went deep 4 times as they pulled away from the National